Okay, for our next mutation, we're going to go over is insertions. Okay, so I'm going to write that word up here, and just like always, we're going to go ahead and we're going to dissect the word. So when you dissect it, we see right here this word insert. To insert means to add. And today we are adding, what we're adding is we're going to add a new base to our sequence. Okay, so let's go ahead and clear this out. Remember, if you need to pause at any point to write things down, feel free. But I'm going to go ahead and clear this one. And let's get our sequence of DNA up there. Okay, let's choose purple. So I have our sequence. C, G, T, A, C, G, T, T, A, G, C, T. Okay, I'm going to pause for a moment. You need to tell me, is this DNA and RNA? Make sure you know. Ready, set, go. Okay, so either you're talking out loud or you thought it out, and the answer is this is DNA, and you know because I have all of these T's. Okay, so let's go ahead and start. I'm going to change to the color blue. Let's make a sequence of RNA so we can see what we're working with. C goes to G, G goes to C, T to A to U, C to G, G to C, T to A to U, G to C, C to G, T to A. Okay, so I've got my sequence up here. To simplify things, just making sure I'm double checking my work, making sure I didn't make any silly mistakes. I don't see any, so I think we're good to move on. I'm going to go ahead and erase my DNA sequence just so I have a little more space on my board to draw with. Taking that off. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to use a pencil, change it to purple, and let's go ahead and see what my protein would look like originally. First thing I would do is go ahead and I want to see my reading frame. So when I say reading frame, I really just want to see where my codons would fall. So I'm just going to start 1, 2, 3, break, 1, 2, 3, break, 1, 2, 3, break, 1, 2, 3. Perfect. It works out quite nicely. Let's come on over here. So I had some notes from the last video. Let me do some erasing. Okay. So we are back here, and I'm going GCA. And let's say I go GCA. This is alanine. Next, UGC. UGC, cysteine. Once again, I'm just showing you how to use this codon wheel. I start with my first base is in the middle. Then I go to my second. Then I go to my third, and it tells me where I'm at. My next one that I have is AAU. AAU, asparagine. And last, CGA. CGA, arginine. Voila! I'd have a great protein. But, unfortunately, big dramatic pause, I have a new mutation that happened. I'm going to use red because this is dramatic and it's a big change. And I'm going to say right here, all of a sudden there's a new G. I've inserted something new. This is going to be a really important thing because now it's going to mess up my entire reading frame. Because now I have 4 bases in this codon and only 3 will fit. So I'm going to actually have to go through and erase each of my codon breaks and put in new ones. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oops, I miscounted. Sorry. Those are where my original ones. Now where my new ones are is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Put it there. 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 And this poor guy is all by himself. So now I'm going to erase that. Sorry for that delay. You can see I've changed my reading frame. I'm now reading my codons differently. It's different than where I started. Let's go ahead and see how this one would play out. So I have GGC. Go erase these. Okay, GGC, glycine. Okay, AUG, you probably have this one memorized by now because we see it a lot. AUG is our best friend methionine. CAA, CAA, glutamine. And a lot of these I just have them memorized because I've done them a lot. But just the 3 letters, if you just had GL in, you're doing just fine. Last thing, UCG. UCG, serine. Okay, let's look. First off, my frame was off differently, and so none of them match. They're totally different. My whole protein is messed up, and this poor guy, he's left out. Let's draw him down here because he doesn't have any more partners. It has messed up our reading frame, and so everything downstream gets messed up. This is a very serious mutation. We call insertions and other ones, we call them frame shifts because they are going to change every base down beneath them. They do that because they change our reading frame. Change our reading frame. And by reading frame, I mean they change where I start and stop my codons. Okay, so this can be a much more, oops, that's horrible handwriting, my apologies. That means this can be a much more dramatic mutation because I'm changing my entire sequence. So make sure you know these words, frame shift, reading frame, and we were talking, once again, I'm going to erase it, so pause if you need to. We were talking all about insertions. So make sure you know that and you'll be good to go. Thank you.